For those who want to know, this is the message that was sent. The message is very clear here. It reads, "Dear Senator, it was sent to my phone at 17:45 hours. It says, Dear Senators, I wish to inform you and invite you to our PG as senators at 7:30 p.m. today, the 15th, at my office in the Senate. The party leader will join us too. Please keep time." That's Olekina.
Ladies and gentlemen, President William Ruto has been exposed. Busia Senator Okiyah has read out and loud the messages that were sent by the president himself to make sure that ODM leadership kicks out Edwin Sifuna as the minority leader in the Senate Assembly. According to Okiyah Omtahtah, the messages were sent late evening, actually saa 11:30, and the meeting was called at 7. So saa 11:30, saa 12, saa 1 hour. Remember, they had already broken, they had already ndio walikuwa wameshamaliza vikao vya bunge kitu kama 5 sharp. Walikuwa washa break, wameenda kila mtu kwake, and then message inakuja by 5:30 kwamba by saa 1 wakutane. They wrote it intentionally because they knew not all of them will attend the meeting. So the message was directed from the president direct to make sure Edwin Sifuna was kicked out as the minority leader in the Senate. According to Busia Senator Okiyah Omtahtah, Olekina Ledama is the man behind it. Is the man and his company, Catherine, and the rest. They're the people who feasted the president in the State House. And they were given mandate. They were given some cash and mandate to make sure that the president, Edwin Sifuna, is kicked out of the membership and the minority leader of the Senate. So please, before we continue, I beg for your subscription and kindly like and comment. So I feel like we should listen to the Busia Senator Okiyah Omtahtah on how he exposes the impunity in the former Prime Minister Raila Odinga's led party, ODM, and how President Ruto is remote controlling it from State House. Remember, Edwin Sifuna had already said it before that ODM is being led by President Ruto from State House. Let's listen to the one, Okiyah Omtahtah.
For those who want to know, this is the message that was sent. The message is very clear here. It reads, "Dear Senator, it was sent to my phone at 17:45 hours. It says, Dear Senators, I wish to inform you and invite you to our PG as senators at 7:30 p.m. today, the 15th, at my office in the Senate. The party leader will join us too. Please keep time." That's Olekina. Muma says, "Please share the agenda." Beth Tiengo writes and says, "Leader, kindly accept my apology." Olekina says, "Agenda will be shared in the meeting." Sifuna writes to Olekina, what is so urgent that it cannot wait for tomorrow? We had already left Parliament, just give members proper notice. Christopher Sige writes, "You can only be told once you are in the meeting, secret society style." Then you find here Senator Kavindu, my sister here writes, "How do you call a meeting for 7:30 p.m. at 17:45? Can the meeting be held tomorrow?" That the world goes quiet from that point. This morning, Senator Beth Siengo writes, "Good morning, team. What was the agenda of yesterday's meeting and what were the resolutions? In any case, if it was about leadership replacement, my humble request is that you do it when everybody is in." Now, that's what transpired on the wall. So basically what happened is that It was a clandestine move because it's a fact that senators allied to the broad-based and the two-term formation went to meet the president at State House from around noon. And when they came back straight to Olekina's office. That's when they were sending out this message. So they clearly acted on instructions from State House, because they all came back from there to the office here. But some of us who felt we should not miss the opportunity to object decided to come back to town and be available in that meeting. And what went on, first of all, I think we have 31 senators in Azmi, 31 in total, who are in the minority side. The standing orders require that a half, more than half, or a simple majority,
50 plus 1.
Yeah, 50 plus 1, a simple majority makes decisions as to who makes decisions concerning the leadership of the side. Now, 31 divided by 2 is to get at least more than half. You need about 16 senators. So only 21 senators stand up, and out of the 21, only 10 appended their signatures to the motion to remove Sifuna. Some of us resisted. We demanded the results to be taken and minuted. They refused. They said that the election is a creeping election. It will continue past the meeting, which resulted in resistance. So we resisted, and as far as I'm concerned, we tore up the papers. We tore up the voting papers, and so there was no result. There are no results. So here we are today, being told that changes have been effected. In fact, this is not about Sifuna. It's about institutions of this country. There's absolutely no way that the Senate can be captured in such a dramatic manner whereby the very leadership of the minority side spearheads the killing of the House. These are the people who are sitting on the oversight committees, except for my brother Osoti, who heads one.
And they want to remove him.
Yeah, they want to remove from the oversight committee and that. So I think this thing is an invitation to war. And there has to be a fight. It is not going to end up like this. There's going to be a fight, and there will be a very strong fight to make sure that the Senate remains, the minority side of the Senate remains autonomous from the government. We cannot be reduced to an appendix of the government. And so we are preparing to take action that will clarify the law and make sure that whatever is happening, for whatever reasons, is arrested, and we make sure that we evict Olekina from the seat of whip. We evict Mazayo from the minority leadership. We evict Edwin from the seat has taken over from Sifuna.
Actually, Edwin Sifuna had spoken some days ago that ODM no longer makes decisions. Decisions are made from State House. When he was kicked out, he said it very clear that decisions in the leadership of ODM are made from State House. And who does it? Is the President William Samoei Ruto. Oburu Odinga is no longer in charge of the ODM party. The person who is leading ODM party is William Samoei Arap Chirchir Ruto. That is according to what Edwin Sifuna had told us some days back. Actually, like 2 days ago, when he was kicked out of the minority leadership of the Senate.
More than honored and actually very, very humble that you have resisted all the trappings of power and wealth that we see being exhibited on the other side, and you have decided that you will continue to be the carriers of the dream of Raila Amolo Odinga for the benefit of the people of Kenya. As the governor has said, unfortunately, we in ODM now, we have gotten to a place where we know that decisions affecting ODM and its membership are no longer made at Chungwa House. Those decisions, including the decision that followed yesterday to remove me from the position of deputy whip in the minority, all those decisions come from State House. All those decisions come from State House. And it is a sad situation to see what has happened to the party of Raila Odinga. So they have given us a brief here. As I said, these are the grassroots people. We have received reports.
Remember, by the way, even Ruto's friends, the one in the US, Cosmo Choi, has also warned Ruto. He has told him the people around him, people surrounding him, are misleading him. Cosmo Choi, the man who campaigned for Ruto in the US, has warned him that if he continues this way, he will severely be beaten and defeated in 2027. He will be humiliated as it appeared in Okiyah constituency in Nyandarua County. Actually, he has told him, if we won't change, kama hawezi badilisha vile ambavyo anafanya mambo, vile ambavyo anaendesha mambo, kitamramba 2027 katika uchaguzi, na atashindwa kwa ile margin ambayo hata hawezi enda kwa koti, kulingana na vile ambavyo mwandani wake ama rafiki yake Cosmo Choi amemwadvise. Can we please listen to what Cosmo Choi told Ruto? Make sure you leave a subscription and a comment.
Hawezi kanyaga America nikamkaribisha. Kutoka Dallas Airport mpaka Washington DC, pale watoto yangu wengine wale wako. Tukakuwa kwa hotel, Ritz-Carlton Hotel. Rafiki yangu Nyamudio, nataka nikuambie sababu sisi ni wazee, tuko watoto miaka moja. Ninakupenda. Ile tu naweza kukuambia, hii siasa pahali imeenda, you have to be careful. Watu ni wakora. Wabunge, wawe governor, wawe senator, wanapenda pesa. Nani hapendi pesa Kenya hii? Nataka niseme tu kweli kabisa na initoke. Nikianzia na watu yenu. Nimekuambia jana, maneno ya watu yenu umewasawesa pesa. Siku hizi wako na nguvu ya kupanda mahelikopta. Hata Sudi mwenyewe, hata kama hako na biashara kutoka kwa kaunti ya Nairobi. Faruki Bedi hajafanya kazi. Mahelikopta anaenda Western. Saa hii vile Wakikuyu wameonyeshana, itafika pahali watamfukuza sababu he don't belong there. Lakini amekalia na wako na wanaume wanaweza tafutia wewe kura. Sio mtu wa Western. Kupeana pesa anaweza beba gunia. Watu wanaweza kura vile inaonekana. Wanaweza uliza yeye anatoka wapi, sababu huyu Faruku hafanyi kazi. Wanasemanga hata Muganga akigonjeka anatafuta muganga ingine anamtibu. Hawezi kujitibu. Nyinyi kama jamii ya wakale, hamwezi kujitibu. Sisi ndio tutatafutia nyinyi kura. Maneno ya kina Oscar Sudi hawezi letea wewe kura, sio klasi yangu kidogo. Ni ile tu mko na uhusiano, anaweza kukuita simu haraka ndio hiyo. Lakini hakuna mommy ongee utire kedo. Wakina Faruki, hii mandege ndiye nakualipia. Hata Kachako alikuwa amesema mandege mingi chu. Sababu watu wanajiuliza hiyo pesa imetoka wapi? Mama ni ya wizi. Hii wewe ndio unachialipia. Nakwambia Nyamuto, kama unajua mimi am very straight and very strict. Mimi kama mzee. Watu yenu wakina huyu kichana wa senator wa Kericho, majority leader, Cheruiyot. Watu vitu kama hii wachana nayo. Tafuta kura, pembeleza kura pole kwa watu. Wakikuyu nikasema, na nimeona kila mtu anasema, Wakikuyu ni masemeji, wamekataa wewe kabisa. Maybe muliaidiana na huyu Gachagua. Arafu mukasema hii na hii. Vile Gachagua anauliza, hatujui mulienda na mnaganda, lakini transparency ni kitu mzuri. Ukora sio mzuri. Mtu mmoja akitanganya mwingine ndio maana shida inakuwa. Ni mtu kukua straight. Nyamuto kama mama, my best friend, ninakuambia kwa roho safi, Jitafutie kura peke yako. Ukitumia watu, tuseme kama hao wa Kikuyu, tuseme kama kale kakichana mbunge wa Matira. Akana kitu. Hata kuenda kwa channel hawezi pata even 2000. Ile kitu wanafanya, wanahaya watu kutoka nje na mapazi, wanagoweka kama ni wanawake viremba, wanagoweka UDA, vitambaa, magovia, wanapangwa wengi, wanaimba 2 term, wanapewa pesa. Ndio na wewe roboke utoe pesa. Vitu kama hii wachana nayo. Wakikuyu wamekukataa, wamekataa. Hakuna kura huko. Mkikuyu yote politician asikutanganye ati anatafutia wewe, hapana. Hiyo pesa na energy yote weka kwa Waluya. Nimelisema na nimeona kila mtu anasema. Wananikopi kama kawaida. Miaka mingi wananikopi. Enda kwa Waluya. Waluya ndio walisaidia Moi. Wakikuyu walikataa Moi, Waluya walikuwa wanamsaidia. Enda house to house peke yako. Peke yako watakupea kura. Usitumie mtu yote. Hata usitumie Musalia Mudavadi. Musalia Mudavadi amekuwa kama old fashion. Ile tulikuwa na pelipotom. Pelipotom ni rongi ilikuwa inakukasa miguu huko chini kubwa, na kiatu kingine ya red imepakwa rangi kabisa. Hiyo ni mitumba imeisha. Musalia amekuwa mitumba. Pelipotom ni kama Wetangula wote. Wetangula alikuwa nominated na Moi. Huyu amekuwa vice president ya Moi. Moi amekufa. Hawana nguvu. Sasa hii fashion ni kama mimi, ni kama Sifuna. Fashion ni kama netembea. Hii watu wengine sasa hii hawezi kutafutia kura. Hatutaki ukue humiliated ati umeshindwa. Sababu you didn't calculate good. Maneno ya kina Sifuna wakina huyu Sudi wachana naye, hata kama mnapendana sio klasi yangu. Hata awe na pesa amepata wapi apeane watu, sio klasi ya Kasimo Choi. Wakina Faruki, wakina wote nimekwambia. Ingine ya pili, ndugu yangu Nyamutyoga mama. Take advice, mtu akikwambia sasa hivi vitu sio nzuri, vile inaelekea. Kaa na Kindiki. Na nyinyi wa Meru, msitoe uchi Kindiki. Mwana yenu anakaribia upresidency. Wa Meru, huyu ni Mumeru, ni kama sisi kwa Kisii tukawawa mara mbili, Nyamira na Kisii. Meru na Tharaka Nithi. Mumeru mwenzenu. Hata nyinyi wa Embu. Sababu ya Kindiki chagua Ruto, hata kama upendi Ruto. Sababu ya Kindiki tu heshima, msimuaipishe. Hiyo ndio hiyo. Msimame nyuma. Wacharuo wako nyuma ya president kabisa 100%. Ni wachache tu. Invest pesa huko. Kwa Waluya invest